J'espère juste te casse pas la gueule. Hein.
C'est ça le challenge.
Parce que là, tu as un banc devant toi. Bon, en tout cas, ça va, le son il est bon, je pense. Ouais. Mais je pense dans un premier temps, ce qu'on peut faire, c'est introduire un petit peu les gens sur le nouveau format qu'on va proposer avec l'aide d'un vrai caméraman cette fois-ci, Samuel. Ouais, il est là juste derrière la caméra. Et puis on va rentrer un petit peu dans un aspect un peu plus d'immersion. Et pour le deuxième épisode aujourd'hui, on se retrouve où, Samuel? Je pense que tu peux filmer la petite académie ici. Donc Veras ACADEMY, les gars. Pourquoi ici, les gars? Pourquoi? Parce qu'en fait, j'ai tendance à venir de temps en temps ici pour faire des open mat. Et je trouve que leur approche, elle est géniale. Donc tout ce qu'ils font, c'est jiu-jitsu brésilien, boxe, karaté. Qu'est-ce qu'ils font d'autre? C'est des compétiteurs de haut niveau. Et puis, je sais pas, qu'est-ce que t'en penses, toi? Qu'est-ce que t'en penses, toi, de la devanture, déjà? Pas mal, hein?
Franchement, leur salon...
je pense, ouais, non, c'est génial, c'est génial. Donc, les gars, ce que je vous propose, c'est qu'on aille à l'intérieur et surtout qu'on puisse un petit peu présenter ce club et faire tout ceci dans un but surtout pas lucratif. Allez, les gars, on y va. Pour le petit espace qu'ils arrivent à optimiser, je trouve ça incroyable, honnêtement. C'est familial. Donc, tu as en fait le père, la mère qui s'occupe, je pense, de tout ce qui est cours administratif, etc. Et puis, tu as les trois frangins qui sont compétiteurs. Donc, les gars, je vous conseille de rester jusqu'au bout. J'ai ramené mon kimono. On va assister à un entraînement complet. Et puis, écoute, je pense que je vais appeler le Raphaël, donc le père. Et puis, on va y aller. Ça marche? Allez, à toutes, les gars. Raphaël, thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming and be able to share this opportunity with you.
Thank you very much.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you very much. Donc, les gars, pour commencer, ce qu'on va faire, on va peut-être faire un petit tour de l'académie avec Raphaël. Par contre, les gars, on n'oublie pas de retirer les chaussures. Samuel aussi. Ça marche? Allez, let's go.
Let's come here, please. We have a class now. It's a beginner's class with Veras. Luan just got a medal, the European Championships, silver medal. Just came back in fresh, showing some techniques, sharing some techniques with the students. Please come in.
Juste, ouais, Samuel, je pense que tu peux juste retirer les chaussures, tu vois. Can you... Wait, you can stay here. You can stay here.
Here we have the #1 juvenile in the world, current, fresh European juvenile, European champion, world champion. He's the future. Right here we have my wife, Patricia. She works behind the scenes. She's in charge with all the paperwork, everything related to us, all the promotions.
The best part of the academy.
She's the one. If you've got anything, organization, things, everything that you need, you can come and see Patricia. Please come.
Ah, mais ici on a un des frères, les gars.
This is Luca here. Luca, he's the youngest one, my youngest son.
He's the youngest one, yes?
The youngest one.
Okay.
Only 18 years old, but look at this beast.
Okay.
He's now one of the futures. I'll come up, man.
You will assist here the session? Okay.
First one.
Okay. Yes, first one.
Like after the injury. Yeah.
Okay.
He's been injured as well, so that's why he wasn't able to compete at the Europeans. Okay. But he got an injury in the Europeans no gi. But tonight he'll be his first session. I'm glad you guys are going to be here to see his coming back.
On s'arrête près de lui, yes.
Another champion here, and on bronze medalist in the European Championships, IBJJF. Here's the man, Álvaro, and we are really happy to have him with us. Alvão.
But guys, he never passed my guard. Huh? Okay, let's go.
Come in, please.
Yes.
So here we have the male changing room. It's a lot of guys inside. If you want to try to come in.
Vas-y.
Some ugly guys, some good-looking guys. And on the other side, really sorry. And at the same time, we have the class here. We're gonna be finishing 20 minutes, and we have the advanced class with Luan. We're taking the advantage while Luan is here. And now Luan is gonna be participate.
Yes.
In the IBJJF Grand Prix on the 26.
Attends. Faut que tu filmes avec lui absolument. Les gars, je dois juste... Attends. La personne qui n'a jamais passé ma garde de toute sa vie. Jerry, t'es ici maintenant?
Ah oui, je suis
ici. Ok. Peut-être un ou deux mots pour leur dire comment on se connaît.
Nous, on se connaît depuis longtemps. On se connaît depuis très longtemps. Quand est-ce que tu as commencé? Quelle année?
Ça fait 17 ans, ça fait 14 ans. Je dois rappeler que ce mec-là, j'ai commencé mon premier boulot en tant que sécurité avec ce monsieur-là. Donc franchement, je suis vraiment content après des années qu'on soit là.
Yes, it was you.
Yes, exactly. The thing is, the cameraman will, I think, pass by the mat, and at the end of the training, we will go on the mat.
We'll speak together.
Yes.
Okay, great.
It will be immersive, you know.
Yes.
We go inside. If he asks some question to the brothers, just don't be. It's okay.
Yes, yeah, okay.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Couple of things I want to say, okay? First of all, I want to congratulate everyone that participates in the IBJJF Europeans, not just for the participation, but most important for me is for your commitment during the past 5 weeks. Small gym that with great people inside, a great atmosphere, honestly, updated coach.
I'm Veras. I'm 18 years old. I'm the youngest one of the Veras brothers. 18 years old, yeah.
For me, it's not just about to be a champion, it's about to bring knowledge as well. Because there, learning things, learn how to be more professional, new methodology of training.
As of right now, I'm just focusing on training. I'm dedicating my whole life to purely jiu-jitsu right now.
Okay.
Come here, share with you guys. You know what I mean? Now it's Luan, but maybe in the future it's gonna be somebody else. Why not? Understand? Every person that is here now, one day can be here as well.
Hey guys, I'm Veras. I'm 20 years old, and now I'm just focused on the gym. Opened this gym around roughly 2 years ago.
Okay.
So I finished school already, and hopefully in the future I'll move into university, get a sports degree. But my main focus now is on the gym.
Warm up a little bit. I'm going to be holding on to my partner's pants here and with the cross collar, making sure when I have the cross collar grip, I've got a deep control. Okay. Now, all I'm going to do from here is I'm just going to use now the leg that's on my partner's thigh just to go underneath my partner's butt.
My name is Veras, the oldest of the Veras brothers. And so now I'm currently dedicating my life, just like my brothers, purely to jiu-jitsu. Focusing more on my career as an athlete at the moment. So I'm traveling in between San Diego and Luxembourg, spending a lot of my time in San Diego, gaining knowledge and training and, just bettering myself as an athlete. But every once in a while I do come back to my brothers, to the team, see how everything's going.
So every time he starts to come back, my leg is going to go now underneath the butt. And when he starts to come back up, I cross towards the opposite side and I bring him to the other side.
I do see a future for myself here in the academy, so eventually when my career as an athlete is over, I do intend to come back here to Luxembourg and run the gym.
1, 2, 3.
Ça va les cheveux? Super. Comment je reviens?
Okay.
Leah, quick question. When I come back, he kicks here in the middle or he goes to the side with his leg?
I guess for the first two, if what we're going to do, because after we're going to do it like crossing towards the side, but you can just keep it on the side.
Ok, tu peux le garder là ou c'est comme tu veux pour le deuxième.
If you just make a higher grip, because
higher grip.
punch, what I want you to do is use your fist to punch you to the side. That's it. Okay? Yeah? Kick back.
Okay.
My dad, he's actually I think a black belt 30 years in karate. Maybe more actually. So we all started karate around the age of 3, me and my brothers, and then
Age of 3.
Wow. So my dad, he got us into it. My whole family, we've done karate. My mom's a black belt, my dad's a black belt.
Oops, sorry bro.
Just go on the base of his legs. You're gonna kick right here.
Okay. And then I go here.
Seule question que je me pose, tu vois, quand tu es là, quand tu reviens, la main ici, elle rentre en dessous ou comment tu la placerais? Tu vois, quand tu es là, regarde. Là, est-ce que je rentre en dessous là ou là?
Bonne question.
Parce que là, je suis en train de me bloquer l'épaule. I didn't know
There's a
that. Black belt, yes?
Yeah, black belt karate.
Oh, amazing. Yes,
Yeah.
wow, you are black belt. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yes? Wow. Guys, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
Very good, very good.
She's just more on the management side.
Of course,
you know?
of course.
She's in the-
Maybe the sensitive side of the business.
of course,
Yes, I know,
the
I know.
hard side of the business.
Okay,
the one
okay,
that
okay.
requires more time, you know. But yeah, so we started off in karate, and then we kind of took that into judo.
Okay,
So
okay.
I started around 5.
Okay, it's the same thing when I kick him to the side and he starts to come back up. And then when I start to go underneath the butt, now he's just going to sit down low. And I won't be able to keep my partner from me. Okay, so I'm going to use the momentum. As my partner starts to come up, then I go and I drive him to the side.
So yeah, all the time together. My dad was very insistent on us being very united as brothers, you know, doing everything together. You know, school was together, training was together, eating was together. You know, so he did a very good job on raising us to be very united, you know. I
Okay.
see a lot of people nowadays, they are very distant from their
Complicated,
siblings and
complicated, yes, of
complicated,
course,
you know.
of
Of
course,
course, like as brothers, we have our complications and our troubles, but we try and stay connected as always, because I think when we're connected, we grow.
When I kick my partner, my leg isn't going here. Okay, it's on the base of my partner's leg, and I'm using my knees now towards the inside. So my partner starts to come back up. Instead of this grip now, I'm just gonna hug my partner's leg. Okay, so I'm gonna turn and I hug his leg. One, when he starts to come back up, I change, and now my leg isn't on the side anymore, but
I see you are very active.
Yeah.
What is the difference between you and the other guys in Luxembourg who compete?
You know, I mean,
Guys, we can go in front of
into
the...
it. Yeah, like I'm gonna be very straight up. You know, the level
Yes.
of competition here in Luxembourg is very low. You know, apart from me, my brothers, and a couple other students here at Academy, there's no other gym in Luxembourg that
Okay.
does it like us. So I'm being very transparent in this sense.
No, you can, of
When we
course.
first moved to Luxembourg, we were training at another gym, actually teaching at another.
You started first of all to the other gyms.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we
okay,
started
okay.
teaching at another gym actually.
cross my partner's body. Okay, I still have the cross collar control. I'm gonna start to twist through now, and I'm gonna use my legs now, and then come in closer.
And how is to run an academy here in Luxembourg?
To be honest, in the beginning,
Okay.
we had a little, I had a little bit of struggle to like grow the kids class.
Okay, okay.
First off, like jiu-jitsu wasn't that much of a known thing in Luxembourg. It's quite a new martial art to come to this country. But in the past 6 months, we've grown like incredibly, and it's been really
okay,
amazing.
okay.
And just teaching kids new things, seeing them improve every day. Just little improvements in their way of thinking, how they act, how they control themselves.
But it's important for you to focus on this new generation, I think, no?
Yeah, of course. As my old professor always said, his goal for us was to always make us better than he was. And now I understand that when I teach kids, like I really put my heart into it. I really want to see them like
Yes, yes.
be great, you know.
Tiens, quand t'es là, juste le fait.
En fait, le plus important, c'est venir avec tes deux jambes ici.
Ah oui, ok.
Là, essaye de t'enfuir.
Voilà, ça va être pas... Ah, ok.
Et je serrer mes deux genoux ensemble.
Ok. Et donc toi, tu passes au-dessus du genou, hein?
Obligé.
Ah,
Si
ok.
je suis là, tu sors le genou, c'est foutu.
Ok.
Ok. Je suis obligé d'avoir mes deux genoux serrés, celui-ci par-dessus ton genou.
Ok, ok.
Moi, je suis là, un autre petit détail que je vais faire, je vais venir me lever. Regarde, je suis ici.
Ouais.
Pour combler cet espace, si j'y vais ici, ça va être un peu compliqué.
Ouais.
Donc je me lève, les gars.
Ah. D'accord. Et le fait de te lever, t'as pas peur que je reprenne le dos? Ça va être compliqué? Non, ça va être compliqué, hein. Ok.
I mean, coming from other countries, just starting off with how the country supports the sports is a lot different. In Luxembourg, they don't support it as much. Okay, and that's why you see a lot of kids there nowadays, especially with the new generation, very lazy.
Ah, génial. En fait, moi, ce qui me manquait, c'est le petit...
C'est que tu vas le faire, mais tu vas être trop bon.
Ouais. En fait, j'ai dans ma tête inconsciemment aller chercher au-dessus du genou et je vois que ça fonctionne. Parce que moi, j'étais trop bas, je pense, pour arriver à sortir.
Even with knowing how to pick the right friends, sometimes you won't notice, but they're gonna lead into the wrong path. And as me being a young coach, it's pretty difficult because I need to know how to separate me being young and also knowing that I'm dealing with people who are even 40 plus age.
So once my leg is underneath, I don't want to do this. Okay? Nothing's gonna happen here. Okay, maybe if I want to get up into the leg drag, then I can. Okay, but from the bear bullet position, what I want to do is, I want to make sure his butt is over my hips. Okay, so when I'm using my legs, I want to make sure that I'm closing my knees and I'm kicking forwards.
For me, I feel like anywhere you go, you can make a living of whatever you do, as long as you put your 100% to it. You put your like everything you got to it.
I think like jiu-jitsu in Luxembourg, as there's not, you know, a big community in jiu-jitsu. I think that's why we were able to achieve such a high standard here in Luxembourg. You know, we were one of the first ones to bring this high level.
The first group goes out. Okay, so we're just gonna spread the group. 77 up. Okay, under 77 goes to the other side. Okay.
Why to choose Luxembourg?
Initially, we came for his job, so he got an opportunity.
Not to open an academy.
Yeah, not to open an academy. So
okay.
he got an opportunity to coach the national team of Luxembourg.
Okay.
And actually, I've been to Luxembourg a couple times before when I used to compete in karate. So I used to go like every year basically to Luxembourg, but I didn't know much of it. I just knew the specific arena, and I would come back home, you know?
Okay.
Like from London back to Luxembourg.
What are your thoughts about the sport in Luxembourg in generally?
You know,
it's developed or it's starting to develop or what?
Honestly, since we moved to Luxembourg, the BJJ level in Luxembourg wasn't that high level.
Yes.
Honestly, like we had some academies in Luxembourg, you know, but I think most academies, they weren't pursuing the competitive scene in jiu-jitsu. So as me and my brothers, we were very competitive, we were very active. We, you know, decided to open our own academy, and we decided to pursue this together with our team, you know. So
you see an opportunity to develop something because of what? Because the level wasn't not so high, or you found maybe an open door to take it.
Yeah, so like we found an opening, you know. There wasn't much jiu-jitsu in Luxembourg, and especially high-level jiu-jitsu, you know. So we decided to open this gym, and you know, of course, me and my brothers, we kind of pushed everyone else to compete. We have, like, for example, the kid Verti, you know, he's been doing very well.
Yes, I saw blue belt.
Yes, exactly. So we built him from scratch, you know. When the kid does really well in his division, like Juvenile 2, it's the possibility for him to get the purple belt already and already go into the outer division.
That's
you know
maybe
what I mean?
the strategy is like this.
Exactly.
Okay.
So, you know, like, I cannot compare a lot of the people here who are hobbyists to people who compete, you know?
That you make a difference in the kind of training.
Exactly.
Okay.
Also, that in the kind of training, like you see, today's training is very like much open for everyone, you know? It suits everyone level. Like if you want to go hard, you can go hard. If you want to go easy, you know? So this is more of an open training for even those people who compete, just to get the body moving. But every day we do a professional class, we do a pro class. In the morning, we do the pro class, and this class is just, you know, make sure we get a sweat going, our body moving, you know? So, yeah. So people here, they decide the level that they want to go, you know?
But I want to say one more time, thank you for having me. For me, I think it's one of the best academy in Luxembourg.
Thank you
That's
very much.
why I choose to come here, first of all.
Yeah.
And yes, thank you for having me.
Thank you very much.
And I heard that you became silver.
Silver, second place at Europeans last weekend.
Good thing or bad thing for you?
You know,
how was the final also?
Honestly, the finals is very close. Very controversial. You
know,
okay. Because what happened is like me and my opponents, who we are actually from the same team, the States.
You know? Atos. Yes.
Yeah.
And you train together during the camp?
We don't train together because he's Korean, but he represents the gym, you know, so he comes every once in a while.
Okay.
And the match was very 50-50 the whole match. You know, very good fighter, but in the last like 1 minute, I kind of jumped on his back.
Okay.
And for me and a lot of people, it was 4 points.
4 points, okay.
You know, so I held the position, but then after they call VR, they look at the tape and they say no 4 points.
No 4 points,
know?
okay.
So it was very like a difficult thing for me
to accept this
kind of thing, because like for me, I believed I could have won, you know, but I also believe that this gives me a time to come back to the match, fix my mistakes, and make sure next time I don't let this situation happen, and I make sure next time I dominate.
I hope so.
My objective is always to go into the competition and try and dominate.
Okay.
Sometimes things don't go our way.
Your strategy is not to have just points, but to dominate the fight.
You know, I think that like strategy is very important, you know, and for me, dominate doesn't necessarily mean to finish the person.
For your personal, maybe achievement, yes.
Exactly. But I think dominate means more like to be in control of the match, you know. I never want to put myself in a situation where I feel like
I'm losing, you know, I always want to be in control and always want to go for the win, you know what I mean?
And our focus will always be to grow Veras Academy, you know? Yes, our focus is growing our academy and trying to make it the biggest gym in Europe and eventually one of the biggest gyms in the world. So if it's not to be the best, then why do it? You know, that's our mentality.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
We don't want to be last, we want to be first. I think like everyone, like not everyone has like this talent, you know.
Okay.
But I think sometimes people who have talent, they rely on just their talent. So I think sometimes it's hard for that person to like put in the hard work.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So like myself, like my brothers and my family think I'm very talented.
Okay.
And I remember like there was a point in my life where I was relying a lot on my talent and I wasn't putting in the work 100%. You know? I was putting in the work, but it wasn't giving it my all, you know? And I could see the difference, you know, because I would get to tournaments and it would only be like, I would come so close, you know? And then I would like analyze, you know, and think to myself, like, if I would have just put in that extra work, maybe I would have.
You can be better and better,
you
yes,
know.
yes.
And since I have been putting in that extra work since I moved to the States, and I've been working hard. Like,
And you feel the difference, huh?
Yeah, like now I got to the finals of the European Championships. Pretty dominant performance in general, you know. The finals was pretty tough, but I could see the difference, you know.
To be honest, I always feel, I'm not sure the same for them, but like I feel a lot more nervous watching them fight
Yes.
than myself.
Than you, okay.
Like
okay.
I'm super happy when I see them achieve, like if
Wow,
they
amazing,
score a
amazing,
point or if they
amazing,
get like
amazing.
a good position, I'm like yes, like this, you know. Like I'm actually a lot more into it watching them fight than when I'm fighting myself.
That came also from the education, I think, of the
Yes,
parents
yeah,
to not be jealous, you know.
Like every fight, like even like when I was in school, every fight they would have, I would like sneak my phone into class to watch their fights live.
Yes,
just to
wow,
watch their
amazing.
fights.
Amazing.
I did caught a couple times with my teachers, like, no, it's my brothers, I'm gonna watch them. You know? So it's
Wow.
like it was really important for me. Like, you know, I love my brothers. I love supporting them, and I mean,
Amazing, guys, amazing.
whatever they do, you know, I'm always gonna be there. I mean, we're always gonna be there for each other, to be honest.
I haven't mentioned this publicly, but last competition in London,
Okay.
I injured on the first fight, and I think I had another 3-4 matches after, which I won. So I injured it on the first fight. He just reaped my leg.
Okay.
And, I broke 3 ligaments on my knee and meniscus.
Okay.
So very bad injury,
Okay.
which is going to take me off like 1 year off competing.
Okay. Okay.
And doctors did say if I didn't get surgery, I would never be able to come back to being to training or being a high top athlete. So as that's my dream of being continuing my career, I had to get the surgery done. So hopefully the surgery is going to be on the 4th of February, and then maybe 5 months, and then I start to come back.
Thank you very guys for having me.
Thank you.
And maybe
Thank you very much for that.
Thank you guys. And see you. Maybe I don't know if you have any last word to say to the audience. Maybe a kind of word of motivation, something like this to keep going. Or
I think for me is like word of motivation for me would be, I think, just like, you know, stay resilient, you know, in the work that you put in, you know. Sometimes, you know, we get so close to achieving our goals and we end up giving up, you know. And sometimes we let these thoughts creep in our head. And I think it's important to take these negative thoughts away and just keep reaching towards your goals. Because one day you'll get there if you put the work in like I did, you know. Although I'm not where I want to be yet, you know, I see the work and I see the the goals that I've achieved so far, and yeah, just keeps you motivated to keep pushing more.
I'm going to say something that's very important. When you get to such a high level, there's a lot of people that they want your downfall. A lot of jealous people, a lot of people that they do anything they can to put you down.
Find an opportunity to put you down, yes.
So if you just, what I'm going to say, the most important thing is just stick with the people that have been with you since the beginning. Friends, family, make sure you just keep a small circle and keep those people who you really see. Sometimes it's very hard to see because even the people that are close to you, they don't want your good. So you need to know how to
often this kind of people, yes,
to differentiate who is the good people who want your good and who is the people that want to see your downfall. That's what it is.
Okay.
And stay faithful in God.
Yes,
everything that we do today in life,
yes,
everything that we've achieved,
yes,
is because of God.
Bon, je pense qu'on a eu une belle session là. Hein. Qu'est-ce que t'en as pensé toi?
Moi j'ai beaucoup aimé la session. Genre même vraiment comment ils ont pu t'intégrer.
Bon, je savais qu'ils avaient une bonne approche, surtout quand tu es compétiteur de haut niveau. Par contre, j'en profite, tu sais, pour faire un petit rappel de nouveau. Regardez les gars où c'est, Veras ACADEMY. Bon, je suis avenue de la Gare, c'est bien ça, ouais, c'est là. Et puis, ouais, c'est sympa. Un feedback comme ça à chaud. Je voulais te remercier aussi Sam pour l'échange, là, parce que je trouve que ça, attention le poteau, ouais. Je pense que le concept va plaire. Je sais pas, qu'est-ce que t'en penses?
Moi, je trouve que c'est un concept qui peut vraiment intégrer pas mal de personnes.
Et
c'est bien de pouvoir enfin mettre en avant les sportifs qui, eux, à travers seulement leur compétition, ils peuvent en soi se faire connaître. Et là, c'est vraiment pour une fois, même en dehors des compétitions, faire découvrir aux autres leur passion.
Exact.
Et avoir un peu le mérite qu'ils peuvent avoir.
Il y a une phrase quand même qui m'a un petit peu interpellé. Je pense que c'est le plus grand des frères, Luan. Il faut savoir rêver grand, tu vois.
Ah oui.
Savoir rêver grand, savoir ne pas baisser les bras, parce qu'en fait on a tendance à lancer des projets et à vite abandonner. Donc si je peux aussi à travers peut-être ce petit vlog, cette petite immersion, sensibiliser les jeunes ou les moins jeunes même, il faut y croire, il faut lancer, tu sais, après toutes les péripéties, toutes les galères qu'on peut tous traverser.
Si c'est le
croire en ces
sport,
projets. Comment?
Si c'est le sport, la culture, leur passion.
Peu importe. Et puis, tu sais, il faut sortir de la zone de confort. Regarde, il m'a fallu du temps pour trouver quelqu'un qui veuille ne serait-ce que filmer un peu comme toi, tu vois.
Ouais.
Je pense que derrière tout grand projet, il faut y croire. Donc, il ne faut pas baisser les bras, il faut y croire jusqu'au bout. Il faut pouvoir surtout mettre en avant ses compétences, mettre en avant ses qualités. Et ouais, tout simplement, voilà quoi, oser. Je remercierai tous ceux qui vont regarder cet épisode. Et puis les gars, n'oubliez pas de mettre un like, de mettre un pouce. C'est un pouce bleu, je crois. Mettre un pouce bleu ou un pouce tout simplement. Et puis surtout, allez suivre la page, comme j'ai dit encore une fois. Mettez un commentaire, les gars, c'est sympa aussi pour le référencement dans les vidéos.
Et merci à toi, Ryan, d'avoir lancé le concept du coup aussi.
Bah écoute, merci à toi. Je pense qu'on est sur quelque chose de grand. Merci à tous et puis on se dit à très vite. À très vite. Ciao les gars. Ciao.